So guys, it's a fairly technical bite right now. We're very close to shore, maybe 100 feet offshore, and 16, 17 feet of water. The fish are kind of stacked between maybe 12 and 20 feet of water. I'm running Leadcore. We got another Leadcore rig in the car. Tom's running conventional top lining gear. We're trying to play with some weight on his line to get the right depth. When I get in front of these fish, I've had no problem hooking them on a small orange fly. Right there, fish on, right there. We're in 22 feet of water, that was 12 feet down. See the marks? Catch the fish. Not always that simple, but sometimes. Oh, we're getting to that point. He's starting to realize he didn't like the way this is going. Oh, nice big fish. Wow, he's gonna go crazy. Oh, that's a big fish. Right there. Whoa! Broke him. Oh, that one's going home for dinner. Oh, that's a nice trout. Junior trolling fly, guys. That is just an incredible Eagle Lake rainbow. He jumped all over that, 12 feet deep, right near shore. Was marking some fish. I played with the depth, got it dialed in, and that's the reward right there. That's what you come to Eagle Lake for, and that's why you pull trolling flies. What a beautiful fish. I'm just blessed to catch big giant trout like this, and that's the nicest trout. Howdy folks, I'm Kel Kellogg, and this is the Catch America YouTube channel. If you like learning new fishing tactics, new approaches, particularly for catching trout and salmon, you are in the right place. Please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and you'll always know when I'm here on YouTube talking about fishing tactics. And we are going to talk about Leadcore once again. I've got a lot of folks using Leadcore now. They're using my hybrid Leadcore rig. Quick review, hybrid Leadcore rig consists of 15 to 20 pound braid backing, 3 colors of 15 to 18 pound Leadcore, a 50-foot, 20, maybe 17 pound monofilament top shot. It comes down to a bead, a trolling swivel, and then my leader, which is always 8 or 10 pound test fluorocarbon line. Virtually invisible to the fish. You don't need the fluorocarbon every day, but how would you know? So use it every time. It's just going to help you catch more and bigger fish, and that's always my goal. So today we're going to talk about the lifespan of Leadcore line, because I always get that question: how often do I need to change out Leadcore? When do I know that Leadcore needs to be changed? And I'll tell you what, if you handle Leadcore properly, it will have a very long lifespan. It doesn't wear out like monofilament. It is some kind of a synthetic sheath woven over a very, very soft lead wire. So it has a long lifespan. What will wear it out quicker than anything is if you get it tangled, if you get it kinked up. If Leadcore's been on your reel for a while and you get it kinked up, it will actually break the lead wire inside the sheath. That wire becomes brittle over time. Now, that does nothing to affect the strength of your line. The strength of Leadcore comes from the sheath, not from the lead wire. But what happens when you get little breaks in that lead wire is they will protrude from the sheath, and they will pick up algae, and they will pick up weeds, and they will make noise going through the eyes of your rod, and it just becomes bothersome over time. Now, if you get a couple of those, you could take a fingernail clippers or something and nip those very close to the sheath and then work it a little bit, and that lead will go back inside. It'll eventually pop out again, and you'll have another lead whisker sticking out of the line, but that'll get you by for a while. When I change my Leadcore line, it's 2 times. One, when I get so many of those whiskers, they are driving me nuts. I'll spool it off, spool some new stuff on, and I'm good to go. The other time that I'll change out the line is when the sheath fades. Unfortunately, I haven't found a brand of Leadcore that the colors don't fade over time. And pretty soon, especially if you have 2 similar colors, like maybe you have like a golden tan color followed up by, what was once, bone white. Well, you're going to lose that transitionary color at some point. You're going to be looking at your leader saying, is that tan stuff, or is that bone colored stuff? I can't really tell. You'll get that with the yellows. The lighter colors tend to fade out and turn kind of a sickly grayish whitish color. So when that happens and you can't really tell how many colors of line you have out, probably need to change it out at that point. At least that's what I do. Plus, I like to look down at that reel and see those bright, vibrant new colors. My favorite colors in there, each spool has 10 different colors, but I really like that orange. I like that red. And if I had a choice in the perfect world, I would have the first color be midnight black. Then I would follow it up with red, and then maybe something lighter like yellow or white, something like that. Something that would, give me a real good visual reference as to which color I was on, stuff like that. Before I close here, let's talk a little bit about depth and Leadcore. Rule of thumb is 1 color of Leadcore, 30 feet, will get you down 5 feet deep when trolling at 2 miles an hour with a basic spoon, trigger spoon, needlefish, whatever. Something that doesn't have a ton of resistance. That formula is going to get you down 5 feet. Does it really get you down 5 feet? I don't know. Don't care. Here's what I do know. If I spool out my Leadcore in the morning and I'm pulling that beautiful Mickey Finn pattern metalhead right there, say I spool out my first color, and then I spool out my second color, and then the third color, let's say the third color is purple, and I get 3 feet of that purple line out of the tip of the rod, out of the eye of the rod, and I'm trolling along and I catch a fish, okay, I'm probably down about 10 feet. Could be 11 feet, could be 8. Don't know, don't care. Here's what I know. If I don't change the lure and I don't change the speed and I put that line out the same distance, I'm going to replicate that same depth, that same presentation. And when you're building a pattern out on a trout lake, replication is the name of the game. Replication allows you to catch big numbers of fish really fast once you've established a pattern, and I can do that very effectively with my hybrid Leadcore rig. I'm out of here for now. I'm actually running out of battery power on my camera. I will catch you next time right here on the Catch America YouTube channel, where we will be talking about fishing adventures, fishing tactics, and remember, my goal is always to help you catch more and bigger trout. I'm Kel Kellogg.